It's Mego time on Scarpad's Comic Treks. I'm Scarpad. How you all doing out there? Wave 15 is in the house. Thanks to Frank Wojo. I get all my figures from Frank at Frank's business there, which I have a card for over here. Let's get the card. Absolute Retro. And he put out some new cards. This card is smoking, actually. First time I've seen his new card. Must be brand new for him. And now that's smoking, that card. Make mine Mego, as he says. And I always get my stuff from Frank, because Frank always packs it nice. Gets to me within a couple days. Always with the figures. Now, Wave 15, I am short one. The only one that did not arrive to Frank is the Gorgon from the Hammer film, The Gorgon. And she will be coming pretty soon, the Medusa there. So as soon as I get her, I'll probably pop up another video and show that one off. But I always like to show off my Megos when I get them. I know you guys like seeing them, I hope. And this wave is a little interesting because, well, the Topps wave, everybody knows they did a deal with Topps, and they brought some figures out, and it took a long time to come out, about maybe a year. And then they shipped them all at once. And things didn't really go all that great with that wave, and they ended up canceling the relationship with Topps. But all the figures did come out. Everybody got them. And Wave 15 is made up of a lot of variants of that wave. Now, some people were kind of upset because, well, they're saying, well, why didn't I just wait for the wave to come out? Because it came out like maybe a month or two after people started getting them from Topps. So Mego did go ahead and made variants of these figures, and I wasn't going to pick them up, but a lot of the variants are in the Star Trek line, and I love Star Trek, so I ended up picking up a few of them. So some of the figures for Wave 15 were variants of the Topps line. It did give people an opportunity that didn't want to go in and prepay and buy the Topps ones, the chance of getting the figures, although a variant, copy of the figure at some point. And then after we look at Wave 15, probably talk about what's coming out in Wave 16. Some very nice things coming, including the return of the world's greatest superheroes from DC and getting some retro love there. And who knows, you may even get a guest or two to stop by here while I'm streaming. So what I wanted to do is I want to show off Wave 15, and I wanted to show the figures from Topps and how they differ. So why don't we go ahead and start looking at some of the Wave 15 figures in no certain order. And the first one I'll pull up is one of my favorites from that line, Core the Klingon, which is part of the Star Trek line. And Core the Klingon, this is a variant figure. We'll give a look at the figure here. John Colicos from the great first season episode of Star Trek, Errand of Mercy. One of the greatest Klingons they had on the show. John was excellent. There's his picture in the back. Core the Klingon. And we always like to give some shout outs. So this was Dr. Mego, James Brady sculpting, and Rachel Baker seamstress. Now, let's look at this, because this is one of the variants, and there's not a huge difference in this one. A little bit more glitter in the pants. So here's the Topps core, and there's the Mego variant. And you notice, it just got a little bit more glitter. The Klingons love the glitter. They're all about the glitter. In those rockin' 60s, they were rocking the glittery pants. So that's the main difference we have. The boots are the same. He comes with the same sash and the same weapon. Just got a little bit more glitter in that. So if your Klingon wants to go out for a night on the disco, he certainly can do that, no problem. So that's Core the Klingon, and that's one of my favorite of the Star Trek characters that came out. Core the Klingon. I really love that figure. Love it. Love it. And now the next one is another Star Trek figure. And this is Mr. Spock. And Mr. Spock is in his Vulcan robes. Now, this was mainly shown in, it was shown kind of in Star Trek The Motion Picture, although you notice they did get, this is his Vulcan robes back here. They did get the writing, I think, is, it might be a little darker, I don't know. And they made it white. And the variant for him is his regular Star Trek The Motion Picture outfit. Now, there's not a lot of Star Trek figures with the motion picture outfits, the pajamas. And I really like that, and the weapons from the movies, too. So the main variant difference here with Spock is his Vulcan robes. And that's Dr. Mego, Indy Cobalt, and Rachel Baker. So a little bit different. And hey, Perry's in the house. And who else is in the house? Somebody else is going to join me. Popped in here. I said, hey, if you have time, come on in. And why? Because not only does this man love his fucking horror movies, he loves his fucking figures. From NECA to Mego. You name it. This man's got it. He used to be a pop. He used to be pops, big into pops. But I think he's more into NECAs now. Because those NECAs have a lot more horror to them. Dylan, my man from Dylan Horror Show. How you doing?
What's up, dude? I'm just chilling.
Hey, just chilling. Nothing wrong with chilling. So I wanted you to come in here because I know you love a good figure. I even know you love a good Mego figure. You got a few. I personally, I think I sent you a couple. I got you some killer clowns.
Hell yeah.
And I don't know what else you have for Mego besides killer. Anything else?
Just the creeper.
I think I sent you that one too, the creeper.
Yep, you did.
Yeah, that's a cool one. That's excellent. Very cool.
Yeah, that honestly, man, like they don't have like I mean, I know you told me about that one guy, but there's not as many of the Migos that I really go for just because I already have them on NECA. But there are definitely, if I had more money, I would definitely buy more.
The big difference, yeah, I mean, the big difference is NECA also has, like Mego's are the clothed 8-inch figures.
Yeah.
And NECA has that line too. They do a few clothed figures, but mostly the NECA stuff is just your regular PVC plastic.
I mean, eventually I'm thinking of eventually putting these out, like displaying them out of those, you know. So.
I mean, I love Mego stuff, but let's be fair. You can't compare Mego with NECAs, but they're not meant to be because an average Mego NECA is like $29 to $40, $39 to $40. Exactly. These things range between $15 to $20, and for that price, I think they do a really good job. And it's nice because they do mix it up between the different lines. They get the Star Trek line, and they got the movie line, and they get the horror line, and and stuff. So they do try to mix things all up in there, you know.
Yeah, they're doing. I like those killer clowns. I like.
And we're gonna look at after we're done showing off the few that I got in here. We're gonna look at what's coming out in Wave 16, and they have some pretty decent horror stuff coming out in Wave 16. So let's go on. We'll do a couple more here. This is Quark from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Quark the Ferengi. There he is. And the main difference between Quark here and the variant. This is a variant figure. Is Quark came in his red outfit originally. I wasn't a huge fan of the face sculpt on this. It's okay. But I think they did a fantastic job with the costuming. And that's him in the red. And then here he is in his alternative black and red outfit. There we go. And that's Dr. Mego, Tyler Ham, and Brian Leitner did the
Hell yeah,
thing on
they
that.
are very.
And as I said, you missed the beginning of this, but what happened, Dylan, is a lot of these figures in this wave came out they had to deal with Topps. And Topps released a lot of these figures, and it took like a year to come out. So Mego has some of these same figures in this wave, but they're variants. They're slightly different costuming or whatnot than the other one was. For example, here's another Deep Space Nine, Benjamin Sisko from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And here he is in his later season uniform, looking all captainy. And here he is in his early season uniform. So they changed it up a little bit there. Dr. Mego, Andy Koval, and Brian Leitner for the people that did this figure and this one. And I do kind of like the fact that they put out another uniform and did a little bit of variance. So people can make a choice of which one they wanted to do.
Right.
And Mego was always big on the Planet of the Apes. Now they've gone back to bring out a lot of the classic Planet of the Apes figures. So here is what I've been waiting for. One of my favorite. Now this was the one that came out with from Topps. This is Charlton Heston's Taylor in his animal skins with the noose around his neck there, the leash. And here's the variant where he's in a spacesuit.
Yeah, I saw that one. That's cool.
Which is very cool. And what I wanted to bring...
Oh, it's definitely cool to have them both.
And what I want them to come out with is, I don't know, have you seen all the Planet of the Apes movies?
Man, a long time ago, probably.
Well, do you remember the third one where the apes escaped and they get in the ship, they go back to Earth in present day?
Yeah.
They got the fucking helmets on, they come out in the spacesuits. I want the fucking apes in spacesuits with the helmets.
Oh, that would be sick.
That would be fucking awesome. And you could do it with these. Just take the fucking head off.
I used to love watching the original ones when I was a kid.
Charlton Heston will, you can take his head off and put an ape head there and you can do it yourself.
Yeah.
So that's the main difference between that one. Let's see. Do we have some more variants? Before we get to some of these, let's look at a couple more Star Trek variants here. We have Lieutenant Worf from Star Trek The Next Generation, the Klingon. He's got a little bit different hairstyle than he does back there. So there he is. That's Worf in his Next Generation uniform. And Worf, actually, this is Worf in his Deep Space Nine uniform. Here's Worf in his original Next Gen uniform. So, same figure, different costuming. Dr. Mego, Andy Koval, and Brian Leitner. So there we go. A little bit different. So, probably the worst figure Mego has come out with yet. This figure fucking blows. I'm sorry, Mego. This figure fucking sucks. I call it as I see him. This is the Borg Queen. And you think with the fucking Borg fucking Queen, biggest villain of all time, you come out with a better thing than this. This sucks. The head sculpt. I mean, they didn't put much effort in this fucking thing. Terrible. Now here's the Borg Queen. Oh man. And there it is. And the variant is right here. And the only difference in the variant is that this one she's got a plunging neckline.
Man, you bought that twice.
I bought it fucking twice. So they fucked me. They fucked you in the drive-thru. Look at this. Here she's showing off the Borg titties. And here they're showing off nothing. Mm-hmm. But look at the way the neck and the head go. Oh my God, that's horrible. Sorry, Mego, and this will probably go up on Mego, the site later on, but this is the worst figure I think they've done. I bought it twice. So
you're
who got
you're a
screwed on
ride or
that one?
die Star Trek fan.
I'm a ride or fucking die Star Trek fan. Okay,
It's a
well,
rarity.
I know it is. All right, so let's look at a few more. This is the Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, that's the Hammer one too.
The Hammer Phantom. You see, he's got his mask. See it? Now this was a variant, very slight variant too. This is the one Topps came out with, and this is the variant. Now,
So
what's different? What's different? The jacket. You notice the jacket's more of a tweed, longer pea coat, and this is it's dark black.
And do they both come with the mask?
They both got the mask is over there somewhere,
Okay.
but
I got
it's the first thing you lose. But yeah, so I think that's a hell of a thing. I love the back cover on this thing. Look at this thing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Friggin' awesome.
Definitely.
Now, here's a couple figures. I wasn't going to get these. These are new for Wave 15. I wasn't too enamored with them. And I don't know. I think I like it better now than when I did it. This is the Hunchback of Notre Dame. And this is supposedly the Charles Lawton version, not the silent one right here. I'm not sold on that face and the hood. He looks like the Hunchback from the fucking Disney movie a little bit, doesn't he? You know that Disney Hunchback?
Yeah.
So now, I mean, if you look at it, this is Charles Lawton's take, and I'm not a huge fan of this version of the Hunchback. Anyway, it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an oak.
This is an okay figure.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't think there's a variant for this one. Yeah. He looks all right.
Yeah.
And this one, I thought, I don't know, I'm mixed on this one too. I do like it, but there's something a little off about the face on this, but I do like it. And I think if I took it out and I'm going to display this, this is the Grim Reaper.
Oh, that's cool.
Now, you know, she has the Sith, what is that called? Sith? Psych?
Yeah.
But the face is a little kind of goofy. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It could be better. It's an interesting way to do it, but
I guess what you could do is if you look at them on the back, and if you did it like in this display, which is over here, and you pull the hood up a little bit more so it covers a little bit of the face.
Yeah.
If it looks, I don't know if it's gonna look like this though. It might. There's his feet. So that's the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Not a bad figure.
It's pretty cool.
But I don't know what this is supposed to be. They say movies. I'm not sure what movie this Grim Reaper was in. I think they didn't get the license for this, so it wasn't something, and they didn't license it. The only thing I didn't get is the Medusa from the Gorgon movie from the British.
Yeah.
That got short shipped to the guy. I'm getting it. It just hasn't come in yet.
Oh, is that everything from Wave 15 then?
That's pretty much everything from Wave 15. It's not a big wave and a lot of variants. Yeah. But what I want to do too is talk a little bit about what's coming out in another wave. So this is the next wave details that came out on Comic-Con. So they're going to be doing the boxed 50th anniversary of the DC World's Greatest Superheroes. And that's going to be Batman, Shazam, Aquaman, Robin, and Superman. And those would be the old school ones that came out in the 60s in those boxes. I think you saw those boxes at Walmart, Dylan, didn't you? I believe. So that's what those will be coming out. They'll be coming out in Wave 16. In addition, and we can take a look at some of these. They're going to come out with several different Scream variants. They have the regular ghost face, white, and then they're coming out with a bunch of different variant ghost faces for the different countries.
Yeah.
And then they're coming out with a skull ghost face variant, and some of this will show off in a second. Some of the
regular one, and then the
there's a couple I like that I've ordered because I have placed my Wave 16 order already.
Nice. Victor Crowley, Texas Chainsaw 2022.
Yeah. So they got Batman 2022 figure coming out.
Hell yeah.
Bluto from Animal House. They get the dude from the Big Lebowski, which should be a good figure.
Yeah.
The Oompa Loompa from Willy Wonka. Hatchet's Victor Crowley. I know he's not going to come close to my NECA, but he should be okay.
Yeah.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I've seen this one. I have a picture of this one. Actually, I wasn't a fan of that, how he looked in that movie, but the Mego didn't come out too bad. And over here, if you go back and look at a couple of things they. There we go. Popped out of there for a second.
Oh, I've had a feeling.
But hold on a second here. Let's go to this wave. Okay, so are you showing this? Hold on. Let me share that again here. There it is. Okey-dokey. So that is Batman from the movie.
That's Flashpoint Batman, though.
I guess actually that's Flashpoint Batman. So yeah, that's not Batman from the movie. So that's Flashpoint Batman, and so that's a little different. There's Red Sun Superman. That's also coming out.
That's cool.
Red Hood, which I think this is a nice looking Red Hood figure.
Yeah, with the leather jacket. Nice.
Really cool. Here's one of the ghost faces. And you can see you're also going to have the white one. I don't know if they show those down here.
The white. That 2022 leather face looks pretty cool.
Yeah, this I wasn't a fan in the movie.
It came out good though.
But I think it came out pretty decent.
I really want that.
So I'm not sure. Now these are all prototypes.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're going to have orange hands here.
No.
Because it kind of looks like they gave him Deathstroke's orange hands.
Mm.
So they'll be a little different. I like the look on his chainsaw. It looks nice.
Yeah. Definitely.
It almost looks like Biggie's Shack, doesn't he? A little bit. And here's the different color ghost faces. Now I've ordered this red one. I love this red looking one.
Mm.
So I ordered both the red and the white ghost face.
Should have got the blue.
Yeah, the blue I didn't like as much. I was kind of cool on this British one is kind of cool.
Yeah. I would just get the white one. But I don't know if I would get it for the Mego, honestly, because I already own the cloth and the ultimate NECA. But
but now is
leather face I really like.
But now is this the first time that this version has really gotten put out anywhere? Because I can't think of.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't think of that. I'm really surprised.
NECA hasn't done it.
Yeah, because they did do a conventional Texas Chainsaw one too a few waves back.
Yeah.
So this one's kind of cool. That's probably one of my favorite ones. So, I mean, there'll be more probably being released.
Those ghosts are going to turn out great too.
But because they do show more on this as it develops. They don't list the.
So there is no Batman, no Robert Pattinson Batman, and
I think there is, but they don't have a variant out for
Crowley
that.
will be cool too.
Yeah, they haven't shown off what Victor Crowley looks like or the dude. I can't see. I don't know if there's any pictures anywhere else here. Sometimes there'll be some pictures in some of the spots over here, but I don't think there is because I don't think they've shown those anywhere yet.
No, no biggie. Something I have to get out of here in couple minutes, anyways.
Yeah.
The,
But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way some of that stuff's turned
the
out.
upcoming wave looks pretty cool. Like though that the Flashpoint Batman looks really good.
Yeah.
Red Sun, those look good, and I'm really impressed with that Leatherface. Plus Ghostface, man, that's a no-brainer. That's gonna be a good-looking figure. Period. Mego
Well,
can pull that off really nicely.
well, did you pick up? I picked up the cloth ghost face from Scream from NECA. Did you pick that one up or no?
Oh yeah. I got the Ultimate and the Cloth. Cause
Yeah.
Ghostface, man, before that, dude, there was only like one or two Ghostface figures, and they were all terrible. Where like the top half was plastic, and then the bottom half was cloth. They all looked horrible.
Yeah, that NECA one is good.
The two NECA ones are the Ultimate and the cloth one are both perfect. So I don't think
I haven't been disappointed by any of the NECA cloth stuff.
Never.
I got the Reanimator, that was great. The Halloween was great. The Fog one with the lighted eyes, fantastic.
So good.
My Bloody Valentine was great.
The Victor Crowley.
The Quint from Jaws was fantastic.
I didn't get that, but the My Bloody Valentine was
good
too.
But and I got
Captain Spaulding. That's the one I got.
Yeah, I couldn't get that, and I wish I had that. But that's nowhere to be found. And did you pick up the They Live one from They Live?
No, I want to get the alien. I want to get the aliens eventually, and I do. Yeah. Well, I do have the Halloween three.
Well, if I was dropping money, I'd love to start buying the. I love their Predator stuff too. NECA's Predator stuff is fucking awesome.
Eventually, I want to get like a Predator 1 and 2, and then get like an Alien 1 and 2, and then that be done because they have a shit ton of both of those.
And they've come out with a million of them. Yeah.
I just need like one of them, if anything, you know. But
I'd love to see him come out with a Schwarzenegger from that movie. I'd love to get that Schwarzenegger from Predator as a cloth figure. Yeah. That would be awesome. But probably too much money to license.
Yeah.
His thing at the moment.
They've done it for Terminator though.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
And you saw that review. Now I couldn't believe it where Campion came out and he said that new Predator movie that they put on Hulu, he said was the best Predator movie he's seen since the original.
Oh,
that's what he said. That? Yeah.
I know he said that he had a blast watching it.
Yeah, he saw it in the thing. He said it was fantastic. I don't know. I thought it looked a little weak, but maybe it's good. We'll see.
It's supposed to have two versions, like an English version and then like a Comanche version.
Yeah.
Like subtitled, I guess. Yeah. So, I think it will be cool. I think it's going to be like kind of go back to the basics and, you know.
Yeah, Hulu's been putting out.
You can't get much worse than the last one.
Oh, that last one sucked. Absolutely fucking sucked.
Dude.
I mean, I thought the one with Adrian Brody wasn't that good.
A lot of people like that one,
but that's better than the last one they put out. Yeah. It's a remake of the first one.
I know, with a smaller guy.
Yeah, with a smaller guy. Well, that's the thing about this one too is the Indian girl, the girl that's in this one hunting the predator. She weighs like all of fucking 92 pounds. I mean, you throw her against a tree once, she's gonna break in half.
Yeah.
So they need to. They need to. It could be done.
It's gonna be a tribe of them too, though.
Right. It has to be done where they use the land and the weapons, the like native weapons, to overcome them. Because if they have her going up against a predator, it's dumb, because it'll never work. But if it's written well, it could work.
Yeah.
But, we'll see what happens.
I hope it does, man. I hope it's good. I'm not going to go in crazy hopes. I'm going to just go in and take it for what it is.
Yeah, well, it's a Hulu movie, so you're not going to lose anything. They're not releasing it in theaters. It's going to be
I thought
just on Hulu.
Really?
Is it day and date, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe they're happy with it. Maybe it will show up in theaters.
Have you seen the new Jeepers Creepers trailer, that Reborn? Did you ever watch that?
No, I didn't know another one was coming out.
I'll send you the trailer. It's
Well,
like done by because it's basically almost, I don't know if it's supposed to be in canon. I think it takes place after the second one or
but it's
something.
not the same director, right?
No,
Because he's in
it has
hiding, right?
nothing to do with that guy. It has nothing to do with that guy at all.
Yeah,
So, but I think the creeper looks different. A different guy's playing him, so
yeah,
I'm a little iffy about it. But the trailer looked pretty.
yeah. We'd have to do a rewatch on that because I've forgotten a lot of those movies. To
Yeah.
tell you the truth.
Dude, I fucking love those movies. It sucks though because it's kind of like I was gonna review them, and it's kind of like a sore subject. So some people don't always want to do a
Right.
review on it. So
You got to review the movie. You can't review the who the
yeah,
directors. There's a lot of scumbag
it just
directors.
sucks though.
But,
You know how people are. They're gonna connect the.
right.
Some people just are gonna connect it no matter what. I don't. I've never looked at it as that person. But.
Mm, yeah.
When I found out about the movie, I wasn't even paying attention about directors really at that point.
Right.
I was still pretty young, you know. So
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
thought it was a fucking incredible, like new horror icon, he was one of our last new horror icons that we got. We haven't really
Right.
got.
Well, I remember I liked the first two, but the third one I didn't really care
Yeah,
for all that much.
definitely. It's the
The
first.
first two are pretty good.
Yeah.
Didn't they film the first two kind of almost back to back? Would they film pretty
Possibly.
close to each other?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
then
Don, we'll get out of here. It's gonna be a short. I knew it was gonna be a short thing. I just wanted to do some
oh,
of that
no
stuff.
worries, man.
So
I was just glad I could jump on and
yeah,
see
I'm
you.
happy to have you. Anytime you want to show up, I know you're a big figure guy, so
Hells yeah.
you want to come on
I'm
sometime and
always down.
talk figures. I'm always down for doing that shit.
Plus,
So.
we're hanging out Saturday too.
Yeah, so why don't you go ahead and promote that since it's your
You'll
show.
be there Saturday, right?
I'll be here Saturday. Yeah.
Nice, hell yeah.
So why
Yeah,
you tell people what we'll be watching on Saturday?
come check. I don't have it. It's downstairs. So come check out Dylan's horror show this Saturday night at 7:30 Eastern. We'll be reviewing Stephen King's The Night Flyer. Yeah, so it'll
Yeah,
be a lot
and
of fun.
it is
One of my-
a movie. It is a movie that's up on YouTube. That is for free on YouTube. So
yeah.
if you want to go up on YouTube, type it up and watch it, and then come join us for the review.
Have you
Looking
watched
forward
it
to
yet?
it. I haven't watched it yet. I will be watching it probably Friday or Saturday before.
I've seen it a bunch, but I gotta still watch
I
it.
think I saw it because that came out a long time, like in the 90s,
Yeah,
right?
it was
I
one
saw-
of the. It was one of the first. I feel like it was one of the first HBO.
It was on
movies
it was on HBO Showtime. It was on one of
Yeah,
those things.
some. I
And
think it's.
I saw it
HBO.
when it came out like ages ago,
Yeah,
but I haven't seen it since.
it was
then.
always that one you saw at the at the Blockbuster or the
Well,
video store.
were you aware when I was looking for that movie and I found it up on YouTube? Were you aware they made a mini series or a series out of that?
Mm.
2000. It's up. You go up on Amazon. You can watch it. I think it's part of the Prime Video. There's a 10-part series of Night Flyers. Stephen King's The Night Flyer.
Really?
So they made a mini series. I wasn't aware of it.
I had no idea.
Yeah, it's up
Because
on.
I try to stay up on everything. I'm not there. I'm probably like 65% way there. I'm trying
Yeah.
to own everything Stephen King because a lot of his stuff is still on DVD.
Yeah, so if you go up on Amazon, you'll find it up there.
Because I still have I got this one that no one's heard of, and it's a Stephen King Clive Barker anthology called Silver Highway something. I got it over here, but
Well, they did a lot of these things that flew under the radar. Remember when they made that show on his movie Under the Rim? There, remember that? They did
yeah,
2
oh yeah,
seasons.
they did, dude. I loved a lot of his TV movies. I seen
Under the Rim, I thought was all right, but they did throw a lot of.
You're gonna have to send that to me because
I'll send you the link. Yeah.
Yeah, but
And I don't know how different it is from the movie, but
yeah,
I'm sure it's a little different.
But they did Salem's Lot with Rob Lowe. They did this Shining with I forget the guy, but they did a bunch of fucking stuff.
And I guess that the last thing they did, the new version of The Stand, got panned
Yeah, it was
by a lot of people.
I was really hoping that was gonna be good, man. that was a disappointment.
Yeah. Yeah, some of those things would be nice if they redid them because they although the original Stand that was on TV is still pretty good. I mean,
And it seems, man, that fucking fuck, what's his name? But only the guy that did he did fucking Doctor Sleep. He's like the only one that can do Stephen King stuff right, besides Andy Muschietti, who did it.
right.
Damn, what's his name? He did like the freaking Haunting at Hill Houses and shit. Mike Flanagan. Man.
Well, who did the remake of Pet Cemetery?
I don't know, but it was fucking terrible.
Yeah, the original one was a lot better.
I'm not sure,
yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Dan, I'll let you get out of here. So we'll see you on Saturday night for the review. And
You know it, dude.
Have a good evening, man. Thanks for coming on.
Always, brother. I'll talk soon.
Later. All right, guys. Well, thank you for coming on. Just a look at Wave 15. I hope we didn't go too long with it. And we'll be back for Wave 16 when that happens, probably in 2-3 months or whenever. Maybe we'll do an update to what's coming out in Wave 16, and we'll look at that Gorgon when I get it. So we'll catch you guys later. Have a good evening. We'll see you Saturday. Everybody that wants to come over to Dylan's channel, Dylan's horror show, and we'll be reviewing that Stephen King movie. So join us Saturday night, and we'll catch you all later. Bye, guys.